Well, hello there. Thanks so much for checking out Patreon. It's the platform where viewers can support artists and really connect to them on a deeper level. As I said in the video, I'm going to recut the scene. Before I do this, let's just play the scene one more time.
I haven't told you the truth, though.
I knew it. There is another girl.
No, that is not true. I have not been writing another novel. I've been hacking into government and corporate international secrets all over the world. And I'm going to expose them all. And no one knows I'm doing it.
There's a lot of pauses here.
No one knows.
What? Are you crazy? That's dangerous.
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
And then we're on to the next scene. So for me, and everybody has their own take on things, but for me this scene is just soft. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of pauses that don't mean anything. We're just hanging there. So the first thing that I will do is these straight cuts, I will turn them into J cuts or L cuts. So J cut is when the audio comes first and then the video. And an L cut is the opposite, where the video stops first and the audio trails. So this one right here, the first cut,
Though.
I knew it.
she can get into it much faster. I am just going to roll back the video. It's kind of a ripple right here, as you can see. And this audio line is going to almost button up with when he finishes talking. And that immediately creates some urgency. Let's see if I'm right.
I haven't told you the truth, though.
I knew it. There is another girl.
No, that is not.
And here again, at that point right here, I want him to start talking. I mean, it doesn't have to be back to back or immediate dialogue, but because there are these pauses here, we need to create urgency in the dialogue.
There is another girl.
No, that is not true.
And it immediately feels way more organic.
There is another girl.
No,
There is another girl.
no, that is not true.
Perfect. Now this doesn't feel awkward.
No one knows.
What?
Again, why is she waiting? She is shocked to hear this news. And in real life, you would be jumping right in there.
No one knows.
What?
It just does not feel natural. Like he's done doing his line as an actor. Job is done. He checks out. And then she checks in. We want to stay in the moment.
No one knows.
What?
So I can even overlap these lines. Like if you remember the old film noirs, people were constantly interrupting each other.
No one knows.
What? Are you crazy? That's dangerous.
Don't tell anyone.
So here, I'm gonna get a little creative here. These pauses really bug me.
Easy?
So I'm going to cut this part off. It's now in my cache. And let him talk.
Crazy?
Don't tell anyone.
She's not even listening to this.
Don't tell anyone.
That's dangerous.
And he's gonna acknowledge this, that she didn't listen to him yet. So right here, where he shifts his eyes, that's gonna be my in point. It's always interesting to cut on shifting eyes or blinking eyes. You should check out my video about Walter Murch, The Blink of an Eye. That is all about how the blinking of actors has an influence on how I edit.
It's dangerous.
Don't tell anyone.
That's an okay cut. I'm gonna be okay with it. So maybe we can even do a little interchange here. I'm gonna cheat it. I wish I had the whole take, but just have a reaction of her. So technically I could cut to a close-up of her. It needs to be a little longer. I'm just gonna cheat this right now. So if I had the raw material, the actual take, I could just look at a moment and I can tell there are gonna be plenty of pauses where the actors just sort of stare. I could use one of those. I don't have it here because I don't have the dailies.
Don't.
That might be still a little too short, but let's say that's okay. So, and I'm gonna have him already start talking. Again, the J-cut makes edits disappear. It makes the editing invisible and it creates an organic flow. So let's look at that sequence right here.
No one knows.
What? Are you crazy?
Don't tell anyone.
That's dangerous.
Don't tell anyone.
Not bad. I mean, it is the wrong close-up. It should be, she is smiling, but this would be the better expression. Again, I'm slowing down the shot, so it's a cheat.
Don't tell
It works.
anyone. Knows.
What? Are you crazy?
Don't tell anyone.
That's dangerous.
Don't tell anyone.
That's the kind of stuff I would be doing as an editor. Really take control of the pacing. I mean, I'm not saying I saved the movie here, but I certainly brought it to a higher level, I think. That's what it's about. You're trying to make the best movie that you can with what you
I
have.
haven't told you the truth, though.
I knew it. There is another girl.
No, that is not true.
That's a good cut. So then here we have all these awkward pauses. Again, I would dig into the dailies. I would find some interesting close-ups of her where maybe her eyes shift. She's in thought or she's taking this in. And intercut just one or two of those to speed up and get rid of all these pauses. But I don't have it here. You get the idea. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for checking it out. While you're around, please do check out the Patreon incentive program. I would very much appreciate your support. Do not support me because of the incentives. Support me because you believe in the channel and you want to be part of making sure that it's going to be around. Thank you so much for watching.